Welcome, welcome. So we have Spencer here. We're gonna do the ManaFeast.
Good.
We're gonna have some food from you know the person.
Buddha.
Yeah, Buddha Foods. So we're
Yeah.
gonna try their foods. This is my first time, but you've had their foods before, right?
A lot of times.
Yeah. What was your favorite?
The gumbo.
Gumbo.
It's fire, bro.
I hear a lot about the gumbo. So what we're gonna do now is actually we're gonna try the veggie lasagna. So that's what we're gonna try. Check it out.
Wowee.
Look at that.
Okay.
Camera, can you see? Camera, you guys want some? So,
Yeah, feed it to the camera.
all right. Let's try this out, man. Actually, I'm gonna hold it and you, cause it looks like.
All right. You said it's a knife we're in here. Yeah. Yeah, I have no home training, so.
This looks good. It smells good. It smells like pizza.
Actually, yeah, it
It
does.
smells like pizza.
You want a big piece?
Can you guys smell it from there?
Like here?
Yeah, that's fine.
It really does smell like pizza, though.
Yeah. It's veggie too, which is dope. You know, I think that's.
Oh wait, so it's vegan or?
This one's veggie, but I think he has vegan. He does vegan, vegan gumbo.
Yeah, he does. He does a lot of vegan options, but he actually has some other
You cut however much you want. You want
bangers.
some more, man. Take
I'm
some
trying to
more.
be bashful. I'm not trying to look like a heathen on camera, man. I got a half a plate of lasagna. Like, does this dude eat? No.
You know, like, well, I got curious.
I'm gonna start with a square.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start with the square.
Okay. So we gotta feed our audio.
Oh, okay. She said no.
Okay.
Okay. We good. Camera crew.
guys want?
Somebody feed the crew.
We get it later.
He said no.
We'll take it later.
All right, man. So,
All right, I'm excited, man.
okay. So,
Does it hit?
so in Spanish, what we do is, in Honduras, Latino culture,
Okay.
we say buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Provecho.
Buen
provecho.
Okay.
Yeah. And so buen provecho is like saying, so it's interesting. Provecho is like to kind of take advantage of, to enjoy, right? So it's kind of like saying bon appetit.
Mm,
So it's buen, good, and then provecho. So good, enjoy it.
okay.
hmm So buen provecho. So we're gonna
Teach,
try it out.
teach.
Buen provecho, and thank Buddha Foods for the food.
Thank you, Buddha. Thank
All
you,
right, here
Jose.
it goes.
All right. Bussin'.
No, good.
You know?
Oh, this is good.
No, that's hitting. That's like
You know when you gotta take a couple bites.
to make sure.
Yeah, and you just like
What do you taste like though?
try.
It-
See, that's what I got.
It legit tastes like quality lasagna. It's good. I don't even miss the meat in it. Like
Yeah. I'm a meat eater. And so this is really helpful.
I'm not upset.
Mm-mm.
Buddha, you did that.
Yeah. Shout out to Buddha Foods. That's good.
I might be leaving with a box of that, you know? Ain't
See,
no
there's any-
leftovers for
I
y'all.
was gonna say, see if there's any leftovers.
You know?
Well, no, I'm just eating. I stopped talking.
They're just gonna watch us eat.
Yeah,
in
that's
silence.
like that would be the whole episode.
Mm.
But yeah, today we had we're thinking of talking about being a designer in Detroit.
Yes, sir.
So, what does that mean to you?
Poverty.
Poverty?
Poverty. You know, I was washing
Do
dishes.
you think it's the same in like Miami?
It depends on the circle. I'm not a clout chaser, and I'm not like looking to be popular. You know what I'm saying? Like things I got to get out of. Close. Oh, now yeah. So I don't really like run in some of the circles that you need to be in to like be recognized as like good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times the best designers aren't always the most popular designers aren't always the best. You know?
True.
And so I'm working on that, like networking and stuff. So like, honestly, yeah, I say poverty is a joke, but like I used to wash dishes. I worked construction. I was an operator for a while. I drove like backhoes and skid steers
That's dope.
for the union.
I always think that's dope because when people can like machines, you know what I mean? When people can control machines, I just think that's so interesting to me.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was exhausting though, man. It was like mentally exhausting. And I came home and I didn't have the energy to be a designer, you know? At the end of the day, it was like no energy left. So I quit. So
Quit what?
I just quit operating completely.
Operating, not designing.
No.
So I was talking to someone too, like entrepreneurship is hard.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of work. And then even if you have a 9-to-5 or you have a job, all of that, it takes time for you to build your own stuff. Right? So yeah, I think we can joke about it being talking about poverty, but that's the honest truth, you know? It's talking about what it takes to get to this level of what you want to accomplish. Because I don't think it's just designers.
Yeah.
I think it's, you know, photographers, videographers. Like, you know how much editing it takes? It's anything that you do. It takes a lot of editing, it takes a lot of processing, it takes a lot of behind the scenes work.
Sacrifice,
Yeah.
dedication.
Yeah. I mean, and so what else do you think encompasses, like, what makes a Detroit designer?
Okay, so the main thing is I feel like Black people as a whole are like the culture as a whole basically makes and like kind of informs art, you know, in Detroit. Even if you're not Black, you know, you can say you're not derivative of Black culture, but it's pop culture. And if you're pop and if you're popular, if you're like in the like mainstream, you're like in some way, you know, eating off of that, you know? So
I'm eating off of this, man. This is good. I'm just still eating. Yeah, go ahead.
What is your favorite Detroit design?
I got a lot. So that's why I created this for me, I created this podcast because I know so many creatives. So in BC, he does mural work.
Yeah.
Man, we got like so many names. Just you're a designer, you do NFTs, you do logos, you helped me with mine. I truly appreciate you. There's Donovan who helped me with the completion of the logo. Shout out to Donovan. Brandon does really good work. I mean, it's so many. I have so many friends that are creatives, that are artistically expressive. So I can't have a favorite, right? But I think that's what makes it so special, that everyone is my favorite in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, who else? I mean, designer though. Do you know? Do you have any?
Ton. I got a ton of Sheefy McFly.
Yes.
Tony Hooligan. My friend Ryan Wright. You said Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
James from DSE, James Morris. It's a lot, man.
What about Detroit versus everybody?
Yeah.
Roslyn.
Detroit versus everybody?
I actually met him.
Yeah.
Cool people.
Detroit versus everybody, or no. I thought you said Detroit's the new Black. Detroit versus everybody is who is that? Tommy Walker. Yeah, he's dope. He's butter.
I'm horrible with names.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. No, he's great. And yeah, I think that's what's interesting as a designer, because in aspects of designer, when I think of Detroit versus everybody, I think, okay, what else? What else can it grow to? And it's like I'm waiting for that, for him to be like, okay, I got this, instead of just Detroit versus everybody. Not saying that that's all he has, but you know what I mean. Like I would like to see a
tagline
little more.
pretty powerful though. You can kind of eat off of that forever. As long as Detroit has a voice, it's a thing, you know. The culture is the meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be a bunch of different designs or variations. It's just that statement is the movement, you know?
But I think that's what's so special about Detroit, though.
Yeah.
Like, I lived in Miami, I've lived in Washington State, and I think that Detroit just has this quality, this classic
Yeah.
Most of Detroit.
So you feel like Detroit set the trend?
I can't say it sets the trend in everything.
Not everything, just
But
like
yeah.
certain things. More,
Oh yeah.
majority.
Oh, it makes moves. It makes moves. Like it starts here, then people are like, and I think that it sets the trend. Do you want some more?
Oh no, I'm trying to be. I'm watching you. You're not done yet. I'm trying not to be the guy that's
I'm
going
trying-
for seconds before you even finish. I'm on camera, for God's sake.
Like he is kind of staring at
You know
your
what I'm saying?
food, like
He's like, what you
Come on, man, pick it up so I can eat. G.
My bad. It's just I got to talking, and it's man. I would be that person to get up and get seconds. I just got to that point where I'm like, I don't even care. Like I'll get my seconds. I'm hungry. But I think that Detroit sets the standard as far as like because. And if you can make it in Detroit, man, that's what poverty, right? You can make it in Detroit.
That was a joke.
No, but it's so true.
It was like hyperbole. You know?
Yeah, but like if you can make it, like I was taking the bus to school. It's cold right now. It's cold, right? But like it would get cold 6 a.m. in the morning, and you're waiting for the bus. If you can make it in Detroit, you can go anywhere else. And I went to New York in February. I was before I came all the way up here. I was in Honduras, then went to New York because I was like, there's artists in New York. I'm about to make it. I'm about to make this in New York. And then, things happen. And then I ended up being here. And I was like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to start anyways. I'm supposed to start at home. So, but in thinking of like starting things and creating things, a lot of people would be like, oh, you're in New York. You're going to, it's fast paced. You're not going to survive there. And I'm like, bro, I'm from Detroit. Like I can survive anywhere. I'm good. And that's truly how designers, artists work. You can do it in Detroit, take it to Miami, take it to those nice popping places, and make it happen. I think it's doable.
I love it.
I think, and we know, we're from Detroit. We know the hardships. We know what's out there. We know, it's funny. I literally go to places like Miami or even Honduras, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so dangerous." I'm like, "That's nothing." And it's unfortunate, but it's like truly how it works with designer. If you can make a design in Detroit and people in Detroit like are rooting for it, take it somewhere else.
Tell me this:
you can grow it.
Is Honduras not dangerous?
Very.
Because here's the thing, I don't want to use certain terms, right? Because I don't want an issue. But like, all I ever hear is like cartel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that. So is it really that? Yeah.
It can be.
Oh, okay.
I live in the my dad has a farm. We have farms in Honduras. We have our own land, coffee farm. I legit was had to go pick up the cow, so we had the bull, so we had to bring it home, walk it home, literally behind the cow with a big stick. And you got to pretend you're big, even though you're not big. You got to pretend you're big and walk behind the cow, be like, let's go, come on. And then of course the cow's like a dog eating the grass, just taking his time. You're like, come on, we gotta move, and you're scared. But yeah, so it's legit like being out in the farms, being out in nature, cows, bulls, chickens running around.
How much does the cow cost?
Oh, they're expensive.
Like, what were we talking like?
I don't even know. I just know they're, when I hear people talk, I'm like, oh, that's expensive. I don't, it's expensive. It's
like a car expensive, or are we talking
so then we got to think too, like Honduras is 24 lempiras to $1. So 24 of their money is $1. So you can go down there for 1,000, got 24,000 down there. $1,000, 24,000 of their money. And living good, like living decent, like just making it happen, probably 8 to 10,000. Now, like the higher, the people who are living good, they're about like 16,000. So if you going down there with $1,000,
you a big difference.
Yeah, you 24,000. You're living amazing. You're doing great. But right now, COVID, prices are high.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard right now. But yeah, there are cartels. There are, gangs.
Okay.
You part of the gang?
I'm here. I'm in Detroit. I don't got nothing. Nope, not part of. but it's interesting. I mean, in Detroit, you meet a lot of people. Like you meet a lot of. Well, I've met a lot of people in Detroit, and so I think that's been really, really an eye opener for me. That I have, I've met people in those circumstances. I would never. No.
Respect.
There was a line that I wrote a while back, and it says, "I would make a killing saving lives." Man, it always sticks to me. I would make a killing saving lives.
Is that in the book?
That's not in a book.
You should put that on a book.
No, so that's that's gonna come up in some design work. So he brought up the books. So I got a poetry book, I got a motivational book, and it's also interactive piece, and then we have a photo book. So yeah, there's some more books coming up that design. So I'm thinking that's a quote, man. That's a one-liner. So it's like, okay, where would it go? This is 15. This is 30.
No, what is it called?
Oh, so this is a Honduras photo book. So this is a book from Honduras. So it's got a couple pictures. Oh, dang. Yeah, making messes. I'm gonna show you one where there's a cow. So there's like so this legit was really dope. I'm gonna show the camera in a minute. But you see, like the cow is like right outside the door, and the lady's just kind of chilling.
Is that your cow?
No, that wasn't mine.
Oh.
Actually, I'll show you. There is one of. So you see, that's the cow. See, my sisters are walking the cow.
I know no one that owns a cow, so that's
my sisters are literally walking the bull.
Wow.
Like they're like smaller than me, and like they go get the cow, they go get the bull.
Is that dangerous?
Nah, I mean,
I see videos of people getting kicked by bulls, and
I know. So what?
How long are the walks?
Not too long. 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
10 minutes.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Say like
that's
50 miles or something crazy.
No, but that's like, if you think about it, 10 minutes, like you're walking 10 minutes here, it's like a long way. Down there is not a long way. So you got to think of that too. It's like dirt roads, and then, you a cow. Like it's not just a dog, like it's a legit cow. It's like, it only moves so much. Yeah. Because you're not about to go push the cow, So it's like, yeah, I was nervous of a cow or a bull. I remember one time, I had a long time ago when I was a kid, I walked with my mom, and there was this moment where the cow, I had an umbrella, and so the cow hit the umbrella and it broke. And then in my mind, when you're a kid, you're like, that's a lot of blood. But she was like, that was nothing. You had a small cut. I'm like, oh, come on, no, your head, you're like, but that was a big cut. It's like, no, it wasn't that bad. So I guess I had that fear the whole time. So I remember my dad, we work on a farm, so he's like, go feed the cow or go get this. And so he would tell me, don't be scared when we would go feed the cows. And so we would go feed the cows 11 at night, and he was like, don't be scared. I'm like, I can't even see him. Like I'm nervous because I can't see him. So I remember one time he sent me out to go do something, and then I went, and then he was like, did you see the cow? I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, you gotta always be careful with the cows. So I'm like, this whole, he just throws me off, because he's like, don't worry about the cows one day, and then the next day he's like, oh, you gotta be careful because they're dangerous. No, but you just never know. We actually had to capture a calf. So you literally, like the ropes and everything like that, throw it and snatch it and then wrap it. No, we had we're just walking. We're just walking. Yeah, we're walking and trying to, yeah. Well, with the neck, we didn't do the feet though. But if you feed, what's it called? They do wrap when they milking the cow, they do wrap the legs, because you gotta be careful with that, because they will kick. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Story about cows.
You've lived a life.
I lived a life, man, and that's why I decided to design these, because the Honduras book has pictures of all my trip in Honduras. This past 4 or 5 years that I was down there, and this motivational piece book. We could do that now. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
What is it called?
So this one's Mana Moment Motivationals. The other one's just Honduras. It just says Honduras, but it's a photo book. And then this one right here is it's got my name, but it's called The World in Aprils. So Poetry Month is in April. So I was like, let me just put a friend of mine, Olaposi, I call him OO. He was like, hey man, let's do Poetry Month. This was last year. He was like, let's do Poetry Month. And I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. And so we did it, and we were just back and forth. And I was like, I could just make this into a book. So I ended up taking the whole month of that and then adding previous months and putting it together into a book. So that's why it's called The World in Aprils, because you looking at the world in just April.
That's clever.
dope.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Do you want to we got to get some pens.
Yeah, do we have?
We got the notebook. You can grab the notebook right there.
Is it up here? Oh, that's right.
I'll take that. Oh, but we need paper.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Yeah.
Disrespect your
Take the journal, man. And I think that as a designer, as a creative, you just mess things up, really.
Yeah.
You know, like I no longer want to be perfect or do anything like that's the best. You know,
You know,
like,
that's my hang up. As a designer, that's like the biggest thing. It's like, I actually don't have a sketchbook. I know every designer has a sketchbook. It's like, I can't draw very well. So I don't want people to see that. So I don't put my work anywhere where you can pick it up. And you know what I'm saying? It's a weird mental thing. And I don't want to see my own mistakes. So the only things I present, not that I like all my stuff is polished, but I don't present anything because it messes with me, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that I think that's what most artists deal with, perfection, right? Because that's our baby. That's what we trying to work on being like, this is my best work.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's like I've been doing this for a long time, trying to get this actually legit as a product, as a thing for 10 years or so. And so finally, I was like, I don't even need to be perfect. I just need to put it out there. And so now my goal is to do anything as real as possible, as raw as possible, so that people can say, oh, he made a mistake. Yeah, I'm human. I'm a human being. I can make mistakes.
Yeah.
Nothing has to be perfect.
How long did it take you to make that book?
10 years with the idea, but it took me about a month, 2 months.
Just compiling and
Putting it like actually and legit like constructing it. Like, putting this stuff, this design, this poem, these photos, like actually like designing it and creating it, a month and a half. Quick.
You know what's funny? Quick edits. So like I learned like the longer you take.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me? Still too far? I'm like, got you. Like that? Got you. Okay.
I'm gonna put this paper on the other side.
Cool. Yeah. So like the longer you take, the more that it's like a neurosis, right? Like you basically need to have it be perfect, But if you shorten your timeline, this is the thing I learned with like freelance, shorten your timeline and it forces you to just
whatever
create.
you have. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like, this is like organic flow to your work that like some people might say, oh man, it's like, it's imperfect. But I think that's the whole appeal of your work. It's organic, it's genuine, rather than processed, super processed,
But I want people to understand that. I want people to understand that they can still make a dope product.
Yeah.
Even if it's not polished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I want people to know that it can be. It's so funny. A friend of mine took a picture of a poem I had in here, and it talks about imperfections. And when I was looking at it, like reading it over on her post, I was like, whoa, one of those words is misspelled. I was like, it fits with the poem.
Bro, I would have never said anything. You should have never said anything and told people that you were just like mad cerebral like that. I'm so deep.
No one knows.
I did that on purpose.
But no one knows. Only she knows because she posted it and I pointed it out. And
you said it.
No, but no one knows what poem it is.
Okay.
So it's still out there. You guys got to figure out which one it is.
Buy
you got to buy the book
to figure out. You feel me?
All right, so we're gonna do a piece right here, and so on this page, because it's an interactive book, it says write 10 things you're grateful for this morning. So
Okay.
we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna check in.
All right. A little exercise.
Okay, man, this is nice. I got most of mine are ending with ing.
Stanzas. See.
Let's see.
I must be really ungrateful. I'm struggling right now. Damn.
Man, whatever you got. Let's see. I mean, I'm good with 5. I'm good with 5 to start.
Okay.
I can start while you're going.
Yeah. Go crazy.
All right. So beginning, right? So this is the first podcast. So thank you for everybody checking in, tuning in, being around, helping us launch. This is going to be going out soon. So it's just the fact that I'm able to begin and do something that I've been trying to do for a long time, actually coming into fruition. I think that's the dopest thing as an artist, as creative, as a designer, finally seeing your stuff come alive and being like, oh, it's not just a thought now. It's actual a product or a thing. The next thing is living, just being able to be alive and be a part of, to experience all these different things and be able to experience it in real time, not just be like, oh, I remember when, or I should have done, it's like, experience it. Whatever happens, experience it. And enjoying it and being part of the process of enjoying what you do and enjoying whatever comes out of it, and then love, just, I think that when we talk about, beginnings and enjoying, it comes to love, like, loving people, individuals, your life, whatever it may be, and then enjoying the company, having a good company that allows you to grow and allows you to one, express yourself, but to learn more so you can keep growing and doing more things.
Man,
so I'm
you're so zen.
Hey, man.
You're such a balanced boy,
Everything took years, man. Everything took years. All right, go ahead.
So mine. Okay, I started off with the same. Well, when you say company, did you mean like people around you, or do you mean like your business?
I didn't even think about the business, but I think that's the beauty of it. Like, I just think that this is life. Most people separate I'm going to separate my business and my life. I want to get paid to eat. I want to get paid to hang out. I want to get paid to be an artist.
Can I join you?
Yeah, for real.
Literally, hey.
Enjoying life. I want to get paid to enjoy life. That was another line I wrote. I want to make a living.
I love it, man.
But yeah, go ahead. So you're talking about your company?
First one. It's not even my company. It's just great company. Like,
oh yeah.
How many are you right now?
I got 5 because he said 5. Yeah. So main thing is just like great company. I've been blessed, and not even just like right now. Like right now, there's good energy in here. It's creative. Yeah. It's a vibe, dude. Yeah. And I've known you for a while. You're good company. But like in my life, I've been blessed to have like really solid people around me. And it's like changed my life, right? And then waking up, I appreciate every day, Yeah. Like I don't want to come off as like, you were like writing super quick. I'm appreciative of blah, 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 blah. And I had to think like, damn, what am I appreciative of? Okay, waking up is a blessing because anything else on the list isn't even an option without waking up. So let's start with that. The ability to create, like that's not something that everybody has. And I feel like I've been blessed and, dedication and stuff, but I've been blessed. My wife.
Gotta put it in there. Gotta put it in there.
Dog, bro. That is my dog.
That's why I put love, but I was
everybody should do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my goal.
See, that's why I put love, but I was like, I'm a whole.
No, that's fair too. But like I have like my wife is like literally, you know how people say that's my rock?
Oh, like I said, like I get you. Remember I told you my wife, I'm gonna say wife. She's fiance. I'm gonna say wife.
It's a wife.
It's just, we tried, man. We tried in Honduras. That's where corruption in Honduras, and we talk about how they are, right? They took too long to help us out with that. But yeah, my wife last night texted me, was like, good luck today. Everything's gonna do. I'm like, this girl, man. Love her.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
You're gonna marry her.
I get it.
And then the last one is my mistakes. Because most people wouldn't know this, right? I'm like I feel like I'm so like not what you would expect for this, but it's like I like almost went to prison when I was like 19 for stolen vehicle. I won't tell everybody that, but whatever.
That's deep.
Yeah. So I ride motorcycles. I was in the club. So wild stuff happened. I made bad choices. Bought a stolen motorcycle, whatever. And I knew about it. I knew what I was doing. I made a mistake. Whatever. My life was almost like I was gonna go play baseball at Wayne State. I was gonna do a lot. Everything was bagged up after that. So, but things changed, things happened, and it's like I got better opportunities, man.
And I think that's what we talk about. You know, when I talk about experience, is like whatever. Life happens, man. Life happens. There's life happenings all the time. Yeah. But is your experience, what do you choose to do with the experience? And the fact that you became a designer, I mean, I think that speaks a lot about who you are, being able to express yourself and being able to come into terms with what happened, but still be a good individual. I mean, like I said, we've known each other for a long time. We officially just met last year.
Yeah. It's been like what, since high school? Yeah. We've known each other,
yeah.
More than 10 years, 2008.
Yeah. So I think you're doing a good job. So thanks for sharing that, man. I know it took a little bit
where
of.
can we find your stuff at?
Let me tell them.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Plug it in.
Yeah, we was about to. Yeah.
You be talking about it. I've been waiting to hear something.
Slide. So that's our stuff. I'm gonna put that on camera too. But
yeah. So
we're NAR Detroit.
Go ahead.
We do urban utility stuff. We started off as a skateboard company, but then I stopped skateboarding and I started riding motorcycles, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna go back to skate products. And then I got a partner now, and we like started moving forward on the utility thing. And so NAR Detroit on Instagram, and then nardetroit.com for our website. And we got a shop and everything. You can buy stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, so you say you don't skateboard?
I used to when I was like young. It was like I didn't have a car, so I used that, and I skateboarded everywhere, all over Detroit.
So have you switched the transition to snowboarding?
Bro, I want to snowboard.
Dude, we went last month. It was fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Like,
go up to Brighton ski resorts.
There's skating in Brighton? Or snowboarding?
Yes. They generate their own snow. Please go. I recommend.
I've gone skiing. I've never done snowboarding. So I'll go.
I've never done either. I'm down, bro.
Okay. Sounds good, man. That's the next outing. That's the next outing. That's what I'm saying. That's the next outing. That's where we're gonna record next.
On your I got a couple head mounts, and chest mounts. So
we're gonna set that up. Event. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for enjoying the food, man. I hope you we're gonna get some more after this though. Yeah. I think we filled ourselves up, but no, we appreciate it, man. And thanks for joining us. Absolutely. Appreciate your company, appreciate you as a human being. And that's funny, human and co.
Yeah.
Right? You got so we'll talk about that later. Yeah. But no, I appreciate you as a human being, and I'm thankful for you allowing us to be part of the first pilot podcast and letting it go. So you can follow us on at mana_moment. And then yours is?
My personal or the business?
Whichever, man. Plug it up.
I'm going to plug my business. It's just NAR Detroit on Instagram. And then if you want to follow me personally, it's SpenceX, so SPENCEX Detroit.
Wait, you didn't show your product to the camera.
Oh yeah, we got
we got this.
I didn't want to rush it.
It's all good. It's all good.
You got to foreplay a little bit. You want to just start.
Yeah.
Got to go with the flow, man. Yeah, he knows. Just so you guys know, he said that's why you married.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, man, thank you. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your day, and hope that you guys are blessed. And see you soon.
Peace.
Peace.